It's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and dale to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary. 'Cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
To anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road.
the world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid.
But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Adventures waiting further down the road.
Let's go!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Savage Moon Sundays. We are back for episode 3. And yes, you can't see me. I know you can't see me because it's a surprise. So let's go ahead and bring on our good, oh my gosh. I wish y'all could see what he wrote on his thing. Oh, wait, you will. Mike!
Hello, welcome. Thank you, Invisible May. It falls to me as the sole visible occupant of this cybernetic space to summarize your options as viewers.
I'll still be here. Don't worry. I will be the voice that will banter, but you just can't see me.
Excellent. Well, thanks for coming. We've got some stuff planned for you. Let's start with very quickly, because hopefully most of you have seen this before. So this should be familiar. This is the meddling menu. Very quickly, you can spend Twitch points on inspiration. Inspiration will be assigned to a specific NPC. You can spend Twitch points for Chaos. Chaos is assigned to me and is the greatest thing you can do with Twitch points. There's also
no, it's not.
I was counting on you to argue that.
No, it's not.
And Savage and Brutal are basically put on the floor for any PC to use. And depending on what you've put up there. So you see all this summarized in the Twitch menu. So there's a new thing today. And literally, I think Marvel Comics for a while had this habit of saying, because you demanded it. So because you demanded it, you wanted more ways to muck about with the game. So I've been teasing the Deck of Fate for a while, and we are introducing the Deck of Fate today. So,
do you want to tell them how much that costs? I can tell them how much that costs.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you're a big baller, shot caller with your Twitch points, that is 3,000 Twitch points to let Mike pretend he's Dr. Fate with his deck.
Good call. I like to pretend I'm Dr. Fate. Like when my roommate's out, you put on the Naboo helmet and you strut on. So the thing about that is you're only going to be able to get a draw from the deck certain times during the game. For now, what we're testing, it's only going to be at the beginning. So when that's possible, I'm going to put this little widget up. So you're going to see that little guy on the bottom of the screen. Boop, boop. That means somebody can go ahead and do the big spend. If you do the big spend, I will generate a card for you. And I will post what the card is and what it will do so that all may see. All right. I think that's it. That's the new stuff.
Oh, and we just have to go over our channel's one rule.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And that simple rule is Whedon's Law. Don't be a dick.
Yes. Don't be a Shatner, be a Wheaton. All right, cool. So we're going to start
intro video.
Let's do the intro video, and then we can introduce all the characters, including who you're playing today.
Awesome. Alrighty, it's time for intro video.
Una was the first world created by the gods before they withdrew from the mortal plane. When they created the new world, Urt, Una became its first moon. The peoples of the world they abandoned still struggle to survive against dark cults, primordial monsters, strange magics, and ruthless warlords. On the Savage Moon, the hardest thing to be is a hero.
Really need to update that because there's like everybody dead in that show except for Indira.
Put like an RIP up. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So we are actually to start. If you were watching last week's episode, our protagonist has traveled across the water to another continent, and that's what the continent looks like. And because that's hard to read on the screen, I'm going to zoom into what we're dealing with. There on to the opposite shore of the White Sand Expanse, up in that little, I forget what they call that. We're going to say river, but there's an inlet there. About halfway up that inlet is where we're going to begin on the beach on the other side. So let's begin with Zbo. Can you introduce and describe yourself, please?
Yeah. I am Zbo. Zbo is a female human, is very tall, like at least 6 feet tall. and has wild, very unkempt, dark hair. But the most noticeable feature about Zbo is that she is covered in strange patches that look kind of like lichen.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and continue with Len.
Hey, I'm Len. Female-ish, I guess. AFAB, signed female at birth. The opposite of Zbo. I am very short. I'm about 4'10". But ropey as all get out. I like to set traps and keep everybody, well, by everybody, I mean the two people I like, safe. And human, by the way.
Okay, and the third character of this group, Jaja. Kit, you're up. I've added you.
Wait,
Oh, is that a screen
We
freeze?
might have technical difficulties. Give me one
oh
moment.
no.
Give me 1 second. Nope, there are technical difficulties.
Please hold.
Technology. Oh, we've lost. Okay. We'll roll with that. I think we've lost.
So why don't
Oh, wait.
Jaja is still asleep.
There is Jaja.
I apologize. Stupid little internet gremlins do not like Jaja today.
so can you describe yourself and what you look like?
Jaja.
please?
He's a female. 5'5", and built like a boulder. She is grumpy. She is Mama Bear. She does not like anyone. Or maybe she likes everyone. It's hard to tell.
All right. So these three women, why don't we have Zbo explain what their deal is?
Our internet gremlins.
What our deal be?
behaving.
Okay. Step right out, folks. Have we got a deal for you? Oh, not that. Okay. We are three feminine-ish presenting individuals who live in a sort of boggy area and are known to be weird sisters of sort. Both spellings work. We, for various reasons, left our village, mostly because we did not want to be married off against our will, or were deemed unmarriable, or some such bullshittiness anyway. So we left and happened into this lovely part of the world that we now inhabit and call home. And sometimes people come and ask us for help, and sometimes we give it.
So largely, these people are together because of folk that look like not that, like never mind. I was going to make it. You got to find your references here, like that. There's the various tribes of Una are largely patriarchal in a big bad way. And these are three people that have found their way out of those tribes and to each other, often referred to as sisters, although there is no direct biological connection between any of them. They have in their company, for the time being, someone who is working off a debt. So let's go ahead and add Dax in. So you want to describe yourself, or should I?
I am Dax, and I look like this.
I'm going to assume that is literally the uniform that the sisters and sisters that you wear.
Yes, I will not complain.
And not for any Chad reasons on our end, but just for the giggles.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Lynn gives zero fucks about masked people, so she's just like, whatever, I don't care.
All right, so they have been so this whole area Come on. Scroll. This area is known as Bloodfire Island. And this is where we are right now. And these people have been waiting on the beach for a couple of weeks now. They were visited by Mother Willa. Those of you who have watched the stream have some idea who that is. Those who have not, Mother Willa is a wise woman who is actually a traveler. From Mike, like editors note, the characters don't know this. She's also a planar traveler who has been to many worlds in many forms. So a little...
And people who joined us for our AMA know a little bit more.
Yes.
Excellent. And so she visited the sisters and told them to expect a visitor. So told them where. So they have set up camp along a beach, and a yurt, a beachfront yurt, like, you know, it's position. What is the real estate term? It's not position. It's location. Location. Right.
Position. Is something.
Yeah. No. I've got. Yeah. The brain is a wonderful thing, and sometimes it gives you the wrong word. So you have been camped out here. This is not your normal digs. It looks like we're still struggling to get.
There we go. Let me.
Okay. So we're going to start with, let's say, Len. Len, you're kind of walking the edge of this area. Like, I would assume you spend a lot more time in the proper jungle doing the monster hunting thing that you do.
Yeah.
So you're out away from the yurt, just kind of taking a walk.
Doing my perimeter. Just doing the perimeter, making sure everything's good. We're not being attacked or anything like that.
Speaking of that, there's a mass of people, 24 coming out of the jungle, coming out of the tree line in your direction.
I've got my spear, and I kind of like. Do they see me?
Not if you want to, you could hide. Like, you have enough jump, enough skill.
Yeah, I'd like to hide for a little bit and see which way, if they're coming like to our encampment, or see if they're gonna like bypass us.
They're coming the general direction of your encampment, but it's possible they don't know exactly where you are.
Okay.
Someone's feeding back. I'm not sure who that is. I'm hearing audio echoed back. Anyway. So they come out away from the tree line, heading towards the beach, and they're clearly looking for something. And of course, the concern is they're looking for you. And from time to time, the three of you have been hassled by one or the other of the tribes, and you do your, we are scary humans. We have periods and things, and boo!
And I'll absolutely eat you.
Yes. Yeah, so you've cultivated, especially Zbo, has cultivated a do not fuck with me. I don't want you to buy me a drink. Go away. And it's working for the most part. But this crowd might be headed your way. What do you do?
Is there somebody look like there's in this crew? Does it look like there's somebody that's in charge that's like leading the group forward?
There is. He's kind of in the middle of the group, and he has with him a young woman, mid to late teens, and kind of has her by the upper arm and is pulling her along.
Oh, that's not. We don't stand for that. I come out from whatever tree or rock or whatever I'm hiding behind, and I've got my spear out, and I'm like, you can hold.
So this is alone. You don't alert the others. You just confront by yourself.
Yeah, right now, because I am, because I can lead them to them, but I'm like, you can stop right where you are.
Okay, so May.
I would assume that we have like cricket calls and bird whistles.
Yeah, we've got like a thing where I can like go. I can't whistle myself. I can't.
Right, but if there isn't time, the usual encounter will be one-on-one.
Right.
So let's go ahead and drop the other people from the stream.
Yeah.
At the moment, and put the attention on Len. And so you call attention like that, and they all raise hands like this. They indicate that they're not presenting weapons. You see they're carrying them on loops in their belts. A couple have spears in their back, and they're not even doing the standard hunter like hold up the spear. They're keeping a
Everyone, hey man,
we're
don't.
not here to fight. And at this point, they hand the girl a big basket, and the basket has like skins and salted meat, and they kind of push her forward a little bit.
I'm got my spear. I kind of go from like defensive, like holding it out, kind of put it down. It's still in my right hand, and I just kind of look at her and I go, like, indicate to come forward.
She turns, and you can see she's in tears. She turns back to them and says, "Don't do this. I'll do better. I'll do anything you need."
What? Don't. What is wrong?
Around, and they push her your direction again.
What? Young lady, what? Why don't you? I'm not going to hurt you.
Oh, I want to be with my tribe. I don't want to be here. It's one of them. It's one of the sisters. Please don't do this.
What did you do? Why are they putting you out here?
Raise hands again, and they lower their heads to you, and they start to back away.
Hey, wait, why are you leaving this young lady here? She doesn't want to come. What?
They turn away like they're afraid to look at you, and they're actively withdrawing, and a couple in the back literally turn and run.
You can't do this to people who don't.
She collapses to her knees, sets down the basket, and starts weeping openly.
I put my spear behind my back so it's not like in my hand, and I go over to her and I kneel, and I assume she's either around my height or taller than me because she's pretty young. And I just kind of like kneel down and I'm like, what? Why have they brought you out here?
So at this point, Zbo, you heard the hunting whistle secret come here call. You alerted your other sister. She's with you in a moment. You're the first to arrive. You hear this exchange, and you're kind of right behind them. They say it's my fault. They say I caused trouble.
Is they the people of your tribe? They're the ones who've...
I've had 3 husbands, and 4 of them have died. And you notice at this point she's got like a charisma of 18.
Uh-huh.
They keep fighting, and I'm not doing anything, and I try to be a good wife, and I'm a terrible cook, but I try. And they say I'm too much trouble. I'm a curse.
Have you done it? You haven't done anything. You haven't egged anybody along, or you haven't tried to deal with dark spirits or anything, right?
So the third sister arrives. No, I mean, maybe I smile too much.
Well, that's just ridiculous.
But
Come
these
here,
men,
Come
these
come-
men you were
come
married
talk to us.
to, did they fight over you? Over
Yes.
who would be your husband?
Yes. And then when the old husband died, someone else would claim me.
Oh, honey, this is what we call a them problem.
A
Yeah.
them problem. Is that a curse? Can you remove it?
Oh, if we could, we would. It's this is definitely not on you. Come sit with us. It is
Yeah,
not too great here in this area. Let's go back.
We'll go back to our
Yeah.
camp real quick.
All right.
We're not going
You
to.
don't seem as, I mean, they made it sound like there are all kinds of rumors about you, and they're not very nice.
Oh, we know.
That's the point of the rumors.
We kind of encourage
We don't want
that.
the menfolk. Men are stupid. And so we do not want men who are stupid coming around and bothering us.
Well, they're not stupid. They're the strong ones that lead the tribe.
Wait.
Strong.
What?
Oh.
The same
Yeah.
ones that are fighting over you and making you feel terrible about yourself? Yeah.
Well, they tell me I'm pretty.
Oh, okay. You're pretty. There. Now I'm the strong one.
Oh, you are? You don't want to marry me, do you?
No.
No, honey, that,
And
that-
I lie. Jaja's the strong one.
Oh,
I am the strong one.
well, this was for you. And she presents the basket, which has like, this is a moneyless society, so it's trade
Right.
goods. You know, salted meat, salted fish, some herbs, some skins, things like that.
Oh.
The herbs, I
Well,
let
this
Joshua
is
will
great.
pick.
I tell Spo, I'm like, Spo, they've got some herbs in here. You might want to look
Yeah.
at them.
I'm off
Can-
to make
can-
some mushroom stew.
Mine now. Ooh, yes, please. Yes, please. Can we add hazelnuts? Your hazelnut stew is delicious. Can
So
please.
whose wife am I now?
First of all,
You are no one's wife.
you
Your
have a
own
name,
wife?
correct? Before anything else, you are a person of your own. What is your name?
I'm Tessa.
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 Hello, Tessa.
Tessa, remember this, first and foremost. You are Tessa. You are no one's wife if you do not want to be one's wife. You are a person. Existing makes you a person. It makes you worthwhile. It makes you worthy. Do not forget that.
The hunters just exist too, and then their role is they hunt and they fight against other tribes, and there's the bedroom things, and then my job's to make them happy so they'll hunt better.
Do you like that
Not
job?
anymore.
I mean, not really.
What do you like doing?
I have a seashell collection,
Oh, pretty.
Well,
and she
Like-
has a little bag at her waist, and she opens it up. She's got little things she collected off the beach.
I think at this point, like just encourage her to talk about each shell. So she's
Uh-huh.
kind of getting out of her head and telling stories about
Where she found
where she
one.
found them. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
And
you
I'm
have
like
to-
asking her questions like, yeah, and you know what kind of creature lives in that before, like
Yeah.
getting into that stuff.
So she's got it bad. You'll have to fight down the I'm so stupid, I don't have any other skills kind of stuff. But between the three of you, you get her to stop it and actually talk about things she's interested in. And you get the idea pretty quickly that she has very few skills because she's never been called upon to have them. So she's got a serious self-esteem problem. And
Then at that point, like, come help me with my stew. We can improve your cooking.
so when can I go home? Well, if I cook better, will it be all right? Can I go home then?
There's
Well, and I'm gonna take my whole 6-foot+ frame and like sit down on a log. You could stay with us as long as you would like. You're welcome to stay here, learn to cook if it makes you happy, walk the beach
learn
and
to
pick
brew.
shells if it makes you happy. And if it makes you happy to go back to the village, then you're free to return when you wish. But does it really make you, Tessa, happy?
So she gives the look that's like you can tell she's trying to parse what you said. Fails and then looks over at Dax. Is he your whose mate is he?
Oh, no way.
Fall down laughing.
Oh,
There's a lot of laughing.
no,
Wow,
no.
you don't have to laugh that hard. Jeez,
No.
God.
Dax,
Yeah.
Okay.
Dax-
So,
Dax helps out with things.
He's your wife?
No.
No.
the mating does not go on here. There is absolutely no bedroom stuff going on.
He brightens a little, catches herself, and looks embarrassed and blushes. So there's
It's
I'm
all
just
good.
paying it off. That's
Yeah,
it.
he just like we helped him out with something, and he's kind of just paying off his debt, basically.
He gets firewood and
Yeah.
hazelnuts.
Oh,
He's
So
the
he's
firewood hazelnut guy.
he's here because of the nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the wood.
He
And
helps
the
with
wood.
all the different things. Like he helps Spo.
I
You know,
do
the
the-
little things.
I do the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Oh, this-
Jaja does
Some
that.
of it.
Dole is
Yeah.
So
He helps
far,
me.
you're describing my wifely duties. Except for the bedroom thing.
There-
Like I collected firewood, I'd do the cooking.
I don't cook.
This
just
is
do-
true. We don't
He's
let
terrible
that.
at cooking. He's terrible at cooking. We
Terrible.
don't let him do that.
Oh. All right. So what am I expected to do here?
Whatever you want.
Just
Whatever
help
makes
out
you
a bit.
happy. Whatever helps
We'll
out.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I mean, you
Whatever.
might not think, hey, you might not think you're good at anything. But out here with us, all three of us, well, and Dax, we all have different skills. That, if you want to come tag along with me, I can show you how to make a trap. So you
She
can catch
starts,
a rabbit.
she starts crying.
Oh no,
Oh,
don't
sweetie,
cry.
no,
Sorry,
no,
sorry,
no.
no, I didn't mean
Here,
to-
here. Let me give you a hug.
Now y'all,
Let me give
now
you a
y'all
hug.
made her
Here.
cry. Like now you made her cry.
I'm gonna do
This is my fault.
the one Zbo thing that makes people happy. That Zbo thinks
Oh,
makes
no.
people happy.
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
sit in front of her and I'm going to make mushrooms bloom out of my hands and I'm going to pick them off and offer them to her.
Oh, Spo, that's.
Why are you doing
Have these. They're delicious.
Spo, are those.
like this?
They're great mushrooms. Just have it. Oh, Lynn.
He-
Seriously,
Lynn.
they are very tasty.
Lynn.
He rolls a 5, so she eats it, but has freaked herself out enough that she ends up throwing up in her mouth. Covers it up.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right.
You know what? Chew on this instead. And I just give her some lemongrass, whatever our equivalent of.
This didn't come off your back or anything, did it?
No, it's just mushroom.
Okay. All right. I'm just afraid that I don't have any. You said you all have skills.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You may
We
not,
learned them.
yeah,
We learned them.
you may
Oh.
not think you have any skills, but if you kind of tag around with one of us, or all three of us, or four of us, you might find out something about yourself you didn't even know. You might find out that you're good at fishing, or
Oh,
you might,
my hair. I'm
Your
good
hair?
at my hair.
yeah, you can help us take care of our hair. I look over at Dax and everybody, I'm like,
I don't understand.
If you're
Like, I
good at
don't-
braiding your hair, then we can use that to fix the fishing nets.
yeah, make rope.
Fishing nets. All right.
Good
You can help us
idea.
make rope. We're always in
Good
need.
idea.
Lynn,
Yeah, what?
We always need more rope.
I think I know why they kicked her out.
Why? Is it because she's a little?
It's okay. It's
I
okay.
think the saying I'd heard is let's talk you more pretty.
So
Come on, honey.
you need to work
We'll
with
get
her.
you fed.
And she is not terrifically bright, but she's a dear heart, and she's earnest, and she just never had to
I
learn.
thought she was Tessa.
She never had to learn. That's the
Right.
importance of being Tessa.
The importance of being Tessa.
She never had to pick up any skills, but she's a fairly quick learner. So if you start working with her, that ends up working.
Really, everything she does, we
All right,
show her how
I will-
great she's doing.
I will teach her how to get strong. Work out.
Yeah,
We
muscles.
will help with that. Yeah.
You can go pick up rocks with Dax. Just
Well, she literally
pick up
has
rocks
this-
and put down rocks. Pick up rocks.
For Dax, she literally has a strength of 8. So the montage of her, it's very not Mulan.
Yes,
Like,
I know.
She lifts
It's terrible.
a rock like this, and it's like, oh my god! Can you? I mean, you could just. And she, before she even it occurs to her this is the
I
wrong
think
way
her
to
strength
go,
is more than mine.
she bats her eyes at you and asks if you could just lift the rock for her.
No, I am training
no.
you. Why would I pick up rock for you?
I don't know. That's what I normally do.
This is why they keep you at the
Oh.
village. No, pick up rock.
Okay. All right. It's real heavy though.
It gets easier at practice. Pick up rock.
All right. I gotta say, I'm not loving the pickup rock. Maybe it's not my skill. The net thing was better.
You have to get strong. So pick up rock.
I have to get straight. Oh, I'm gonna have to hunt.
Probably.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of blood. I don't like blood.
You get used to it. Pick up rock.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm stalling. Fair.
Yes.
Except
Pick up
the
rock.
all right. So I can definitely see the game here. So, Dax, you work on general physical fitness. Len, what would you have her do in your time?
Just help me. The same thing that I do. Just helping set traps for both protection from people and to capture small animals, rabbits, aardvarks. I don't know, whatever else is on this island. And help me with doing the fishing nets and all that stuff. Just the general procurement of meat things and protection from humanoids.
So I've rolled each time just to tell, like, is there something that she's got, like, hidden intel?
Uh-huh.
I rolled a 5 again, and you find out that she's entirely squeamish and does not do any scaling or skinning, and is kind of afraid of blood. It's like,
Does she faint? Does she like?
well, I think
Yeah.
yeah, you kind of show her, like, look, I caught a squirrel, like, oh, boom.
Yeah.
So that's not her thing. Jaja, what do you do with her?
I have her help me gather medicinal herbs and make the salves and also brew up our daily beer.
Okay, so
And just do general household fixing up the huts and making sure everything is in working order.
So that night, you sample the daily brew that Jaja has made with the help of Tessa, and it has like, the gum that they used to chew if you were smoking and wanted to cover it. It's black meat or whatever.
Blackjack?
Yeah.
Licorice?
Licorice.
It's got that. She somehow ruined your beer.
It's Jägermeister beer. I got it.
Yeah, it's
It's
not good.
Jägermeister.
All right,
So it's like Jaeger lager. Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
Jägermeister.
What did you add? What did you
God, it's terrible.
what is Bo doing with her?
This Bo takes her around and not medicinal plants, but like edible plants, like is showing her like berries and herbs and how to spot them. But then she also is teaching her tricks like how to pick a direction in the woods and know that you're staying in that direction, like how to watch for like moss and the sun and all this, and basically no getting lost. It's primitive orienteering and plant collection. Yeah.
Go ahead and make an insight check.
I feel like she's just entered the scout service.
That's exactly what we're doing.
She
That's
absolutely
exactly
has.
what we're doing.
It's
We are
weird
totally
Scout.
putting her through
It's
the
weird.
scouts.
It's weird Scouts,
It's
but a
weird
different
Scout.
version.
Yeah. Like the
Insight.
stakes are a little higher than you don't get the badge. The stakes are a little. It's more like
20.
kind of die.
Okay, so it turns out she actually has a gift for landlore. So you find out it's almost impossible to get her lost.
Once I find that out, I'm totally doing a thing where I like spin her in circles.
She's really good. She's got inherent, like, some people are very good with that. Like, they got a pretty good sense of where north is, and like she has that.
Tessa,
Yeah.
we have found what you are good at.
Going home?
You could use this skill to go home, but you could use this skill to go anywhere.
Oh, I meant I know it because when the men tired of me, they told me go away. And then when they whistled, it was bedroom time and I had to come back. So I spent a lot of time just wandering out in the wild.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter how you got the skill. but you have it, and now you can nurture it and do something more productive with it.
So that's special?
Yes.
Oh, I thought everybody could do that.
No.
No,
She smiles a little.
Dax gets lost all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, you don't have to tell her that.
All right. So to the audience, notice that we have the opportunity for the card up. I'm bringing that to your attention just because
No, someone already did it. So I already paid for it.
All right. So
Oh
I'm going to
no.
break and I'm going to generate the card. Oh God. All right. You have
You do
drawn
this to us.
Devastate.
That doesn't sound great.
So the PCs roll all damage rolls twice and take the higher of the two results.
Yes.
In addition, when you spend inspiration on a damage result, you get maximum damage. This will also apply to anything that's enhanced by brutal and savage.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Who got this for us?
Zelani. Thanks, Zelani.
Oh my
Wait.
God. Zelani,
Thank you.
Well, hopefully this works. Oh God, it looks great. Good. So I generated these, and then I've got these little bottom runners to remind you of what they do.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
So is that just once, or can every
Well,
PC use that?
That is all PCs for the rest of the session.
Holy crap!
So we're going to test this as a once a session opportunity that affects the session.
Holy crap!
Later, it might be more than once. It might be what amounts to every act. But for
Okay.
now, to keep it simple, it's a once per session. I draw from the deck. And just so people know, the deck is usually good, like about 65%. But there are a few in there, kind of like drawing major arcana, that are like, oh no.
Oh no!
There is some not
Oh
great stuff.
no.
But fortunately, your first draw from the deck, and I also, by the way, if this is a computer game, I picture this being a cutscene with Mother Willow reading the cards for you.
Yeah.
Yay.
Wherever she is,
She is
she's
the knowledge
doing-
one.
yeah, she's scrying for you, and then reads the cards, and that card is what comes up.
For
Another
those who've been
minor
playing
point-
along, as a reminder, she's the manifestation of knowledge.
Yeah, right.
And another minor point: the character is actually based on my mother.
Well, we need your mom to get in costume and start doing some scrying
Well,
cutscenes.
my mom's been dead a long time.
Oh no! Oh,
Wait.
So I
Well,
think
get Indira on that.
I think she'd look weird at
Oh,
this point.
Tanya, rude. Get in
But
there.
Forward it.
her favorite PC's name, she played D&D,
Mhm.
and her PC was named Mother Willow. So it's actually based on her character.
Oh, she had to
Devastate-
be an amazing person because her
Yes,
kids are
that's
awesome.
awesome.
She was wonderful. So it's good that came up because as you're having this conversation with this young woman who is brightening up, you can tell like Scott Pilgrim, like +2 self-esteem. The person that will see this to begin with is going to be Zbo. Like everybody else is kind of in the area because you're basically waiting for Indira, although you don't know it. Everyone's around, but in the immediate area is you and Tessa. And at this point, 5 devil crabs burst out of the sand. So
Well,
devil
whatever
crabs
those are don't sound good.
are giant crabs that are actually a regular D&D giant crab is still medium sized. So big, but kind of like in our real world, like a giant, snow crab, like they're, about 3
Spider
feet.
crabs?
Yeah, well, this one is about 0.4 Hyundais. Like it's a big motherfucker. Like the crab is large size. So they have bright red shells that are kind of jagged on the edges. Thus, they call them devil crabs. There are 5 of them, and you know them to be very dangerous. So, Zbo, what's your first thought here? Fight, run, spell.
My first, yes. I'm going to do all of the above. Tell Tessa, run. Run. Second is I whistle to call the others.
So now we need an initiative roll for as well.
Okay. What is this person's initiative? Plus what? 11.
May drop a d20 for me for initiative for Tessa.
All right, dropping D20.
Add 1.
Drop it good.
It's a whole 13.
Okay.
Woohoo.
All right.
Did you know mermaids watch cartoons like Spider Crab and his amazing fins?
Oh my god.
You know I have.
Did you really?
Right.
It's a mab joke right there in the chat.
Okay. So at this point, the good news is the crabs have an initiative of 12. So that's great news for Tessa because she is going to run. May drop another roll for athletics test for her.
Another
Don't worry about it.
20. What is bonus?
Just give me the number.
Oh, it is a. Well, she got a 4.
Okay. So
Great.
she literally trips and falls on her face in the sand.
Great. All right.
So will Zabo protect her, or will you just keep your distance from the crabs?
No, the idea now is to get the crab's attention away from her and
Okay.
make myself a target.
So I do that with an intimidate check.
Okay. I'm so intimidating. I'm not. Okay, yeah, no, I'm
Use
not.
those long limbs. Make yourself look big.
Make myself look big. Well, it's a nat 19.
Okay. So the two that
Well,
are
damn.
are actually going to attack you. So one of them could have attacked her, but because of your extra scary long-limbedness, you managed to pull the one that probably would have killed Tessa. No, we're going to attack you now. What is your armor class?
A whopping 13.
All right.
Some chicken
Hit.
necks. Oh, I probably got some.
Hit. You are hit a total. Oh shit. So 3 hits and a crit.
Ow.
And the reason the crit's important, they crit on an 18 or better because they're super sharp.
Hold on. So at the beginning of, as soon as they've engaged us,
Yeah.
my halo of spores activates.
Okay, what the fuck is that?
Uh, so basically, some of the spores that live inside me and on me, they come to the surface and they make a cloud. They basically make a cloud around me. So I'm sparkly. It's like those trees,
Pigpen.
cedars, when they explode with pollen, but I'm exploded with
Gosh.
spores.
Wow.
And I deal 1d4 necrotic damage to one creature I can see when it moves into a space within 10 feet of me and
Okay.
starts its turn there if it fails a con saving throw, DC 14. I'm
failed.
toxic.
I failed.
Yes.
So go ahead and put your stank on one of them.
Yay!
I'm toxic. Girl said I am toxic. Okay, Britney Spears.
That's 3.
All right. It is spectacularly green.
I did
Here
so much.
come the damages. That could be worse, but it could be better.
Oh God,
It's not saying much of anything, is it?
no.
That's going to be 8 points and 9 points.
8 points and 9 points.
And then for the crit, I need a DC 13 con save.
Okay. Oh, con. Plus 1. 17. What'd you say it was?
Okay.
You're good.
The save is against a 13.
Oh, good. My brain and
And
numbers.
the crit is going to do 17 points of damage.
Okay, so 17.
Failing the save would have been much
Ow!
worse.
All right, I hurt a lot.
Okay, so Jaja, I need a perception roll, please.
I'm very much hurt.
You got it. 12. Sorry.
All right, and then I need a dexterity save, please.
Oh no, not saves. 4.
Okay, so give me an initiative, but you won't be able to act this
I know.
round. You're running in.
Okie dokie. 6.
Okay. Len, perception, please. I'm sorry if during these fights, by the way,
18.
it sounds like I'm yelling. I'm just trying to push the fight along quickly.
That's great. 18.
All right.
I
so
was I
dexterity.
supposed to roll my necrotic damage twice because of the devastate?
Yes, but I'll get back to you in a second.
Dexterity save 12.
And initiative, please.
11.
So you will be able to act this round. Dax, perception roll, please.
Perception. I can do that. It is. I need this bonus. Holy crap.
You mean holy crab?
Holy crap. He doesn't
You're
have a bonus
terrible.
to perception.
I think he's
Hideous.
got
Does he have, I don't see a bonus on his for perception.
so you just use his stat.
Yeah. Hideous 4.
Okay,
For
so
perception.
all right, so go ahead and roll
He
initiative.
is not wise.
I could have told you that. Initiative. That is 13.
All right. So you're going to get in, but not get to act this round.
Oh wait. No, yeah. 13. He doesn't.
All
have
right. Tessa comes up at the beginning of the round. She gets up off the sand and follows directions and leaves. So she's going to go back to the yurt and hide. She's not a particularly brave little soldier. And then the crabs go. But now I have the option of Zbo, Len, or Jaja. There are 5 crabs, but they're big. So one crab at this point is going to attack Len, one is going to attack Jaja, and 2 are going to attack Zbo like last round. Yes, you should have rolled twice on the damage. And we did give you an action last round, so I'll give it to you now.
It was a 3 again anyway.
Okay. Yeah, so you did have an action at the end of that last round, so you can do it now.
All right. Because they're starting their turn next to me too. So
Yes. And this is going to be both of them?
yes.
Okay.
So-
So will they save every round?
All right. One is a 4. One is a 2.
Okay, so when it's multiple opponents, you're supposed to roll just once for
Okay,
all.
then it's 4 for both.
Okay, so the question I had is do they save every round? Is the way
Oh
it's written.
yes, they'll save.
Okay, so I made the save this round.
Okay.
So neither of them takes damage this round, but you did at the end of last round have an action, so go ahead and take it.
Can I build a snowman? I have
On
an
a beach? No.
Well, that sucks.
Sandman.
Mr. Sandman.
Trying to decide if I want a GTFO. I probably want a GTFO, but if can I cast a spell and make a movement if the
Yes. Well, the thing is, you're in combat and engaged, so to get away without an attack of opportunity, you have to use a withdraw action. Otherwise, they're both going to get one pincher attack on you.
okay, which is no bueno. Okay, so yeah, I'll have to disengage.
Okay, so you're going to run after Tessa?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means when my turn comes up, I will. Len and Jaja, are you fine covering for Zbo who's running?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
Javelin's out. Like I'm ready to.
and Dax has not been able to act yet, so can't call attention. So this means it's 2 crabs for each of you. Len, what's your armor class?
15.
2 crabs.
Well, I rolled a 2 and a 5, so that's not good.
I'm dodge. I'm real fucking.
Then a 7 and a natural 20. So I'm going to need a DC 13 save, please.
On me or on Jaja?
This is on Len.
Okay. Dex save.
Yeah, no, this is
Constitution.
Con, yeah.
That is 13.
Okay, so you're not going to have the horrible thing happen. Just the damage. It's going to be 14
That's
points
a
of damage.
horrible thing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get 2 attacks. on Jaja. Jaja, what's your armor class?
12.
And you haven't had a chance to rage yet because you haven't had an action. So
That is correct.
I roll a 4 and a 4. Well, you're fired. And then a 14 and a natural 20. My dice have goblins or
What
something.
the fuck?
So you're going to take 8 points and then make that DC 13.
Con save.
Yes, please.
Save, please be. 25 on that. Nat 20 on the con save.
Oh wait, we have a savage. Or oh wait, it was on the save. Never mind. Ignore me.
Eight damage. Got it.
All right. And then the big hit. It's still a crit, but it's not the bad thing. So this is going to be, fortunately, only 9 points.
That helps.
All right.
That's not fun, but that helps.
I've got one that's going to engage with Dax.
No.
2 and an 8. That's 2 misses.
Yeah.
And then we go to Zbo, you're back up. So you've run back a bit. Tessa's further back.
So once I'm just clear enough,
yeah,
cast spider climb. And is there a tree? Like there's like tree lines, right?
Nope, you're on the beach. The tree
We're
lines
on the beach. There's no trees. There's not even a tree. Okay.
You're about 20 yards from trees.
Okay.
There might be boulders, though.
Not a lot.
Spider climb won't help with a boulder, but it doesn't matter. I just want to get out of their immediate reach.
Yeah, you're back. You're back about 60 feet at this point.
Okay, cool. I would like to cast darkness. But in my case, it looks like a bunch of spores.
Your powers are gross. All right, so
you're welcome.
Right around you, it's like all the atmospherics from Legend. It's all like soupy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And just keeping track of where everybody is. And then Len, you're up.
All right. So there's one that's right in melee with me.
There are 2 in that with you.
2. Okay, well, whichever one, the one that's on the right, I guess. I just take my spear and stab down.
Nice.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay. They are, just so you know, armor class 17. So that's good. And the spear is piercing, right?
Yes.
Okay, because they're actually resistant to weapons that have blunt or slashing.
Okay.
Oh.
So the spear is
but
the
not
right.
piercing. Haha.
Remember, you're rolling twice and taking the best, or you're using inspiration if you had to do maximum damage.
Okay, I do not have inspiration, so.
Okay.
It's a 2. It's a 6. So it rolls maximum damage anyway. So that one is 7 damage.
Nice.
And then I take my second attack on the same one.
Sweet.
That's not as good. That's a 16.
That's a miss by 1, I'm afraid. All right, Jaja, you're up.
I'm going to start off with a rage.
I don't blame
Rage
you.
on.
So very raging.
Actually got an
And
inspire.
let's see. Crabs require piercing. I do have javelins and also 2-weapon fighting. Haha. So, javelin in each hand. Stab, stab.
All right.
Let's see if I can manage to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 18 for the first hit.
Nice. Okay, so you roll the damage twice, take the higher of the
And
2, thanks to the card.
woohoo! Dirty 20 for the second hit. So let me go ahead and roll damage for all of the things.
Perfect.
Okay, for the first one, it is 8 damage.
Okay.
For the second asshole, it is also 8 damage.
All right, and Dax, you're up. You have one crab against you. Do you want to hit it with your giant stone club?
And Dax, you have an inspire.
I do have to inspire. Okay. I would like to use the inspires. No, I do not.
So,
forgot.
reminder,
Yes.
this literally carries a club that is too heavy for them.
He's adorable.
It's fine. I would like to swing the stone club.
Go right ahead.
I will roll the 20 plus my 4. I rolled the wrong thing.
Beautiful, I don't think that's
4, please. Let's try again. All right. That is 18.
Hit damage. Remember,
All right.
These rolls are
Its
crazy.
damage is 2d8 plus 3.
And you're going to roll it twice and take the better of the two rolls.
All right.
Thank you, Devastator.
2d8. All right. So that's 16 or let's do it again. Boom, 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 boom. Tra! I'll take the 16.
All right. That's going to be this. Perfect. And then it's my turn. Len, here I go. Miss hit. Miss. One hit.
Yeah.
That's
She's
gonna
like
be
that super, like, just super limber and super small. So she's like big giant crab. She just ducks underneath and like does all that stuff.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then Jaja. 2 4s. I gotta set up a camera on these so when I get these terrible rolls, you see them. What's your armor class, Jaja?
12.
You're a barbarian, though, right?
Yeah, but I only have hide armor.
But
Right.
armor
But,
defense.
yeah, the
Yeah.
armor defense. Maybe the stats don't qualify for that. Oh, they do. You should have a higher defense than that.
I
yeah,
should, and yes.
Yeah, well, because you put armor on. So if we take the armor off, you'll notice that your defense will actually go up.
Oh, well, let me do that then.
Yeah, you should end up with like it's
Um,
your dex plus your constitution. Oh, that's what it is. So it's the both either. You're right. It's the same either way. That means I'm going to get a hit on you. And that's going to be 11 points. All right. And lastly,
oh, Jesus,
the Mighty Dex.
cheese and crackers.
The mighty Dax.
One crit on Dex.
No!
Dexterity save, please.
Dexterity. All right. Okay, so I'm looking at this thing. It says saves or strength plus 4.
Yep. This is not a strength save, though. It's a dexterity save.
Okay, so then
No. Constitution save. Sorry.
so I get a plus 2 for that?
Just your straight, whatever your stat is. Yeah, we can go ahead and flash the stats again.
Oh, okay.
What is your con?
You get a plus 2.
Woohoo!
Yeah, you're big, beefy beef. From Beef Town.
You are kind of adorbs like that.
So did you make the roll?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
We've been
All
plagued with
Sorry.
difficulties. There you are.
My thing completely flipped out. This is what happened last time. So I rolled, I'm so sorry. I rolled a 17.
For the save.
Flat dice, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh!
You're good.
Yay.
And that's going to be still going to be 18 points of damage.
Ow!
Ow.
But the bad
Wait!
thing is,
Oh my god, that's bad because I only have 18 hit points.
so falls to the
Oh,
ground
no.
then, right?
Awesome.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
no.
great.
All right. And then Zbo, you're up.
Okay, cool. Can I how much trouble does Dax look to be in?
Can't tell from a distance.
Can't tell from a distance. Okay.
mean, you see blood, gout up, and they go and then fall backwards on the sand.
Okay, I'd like to
And-
move forward and into range to be able to cast blindness on the crab that is closest to Dex.
Okay, fortunately, there's only one on Dex, so
Okay.
for fear of it eating Dex, you want to blind to distract it.
Yes.
That makes sense. It fails its save, so that one is blind. Len, you're up.
Does it mean its little eye stalks are like?
Yeah, it's now like.
Well, and video game, the little
They're going
off. Yeah.
pointing
Oh, yeah.
at each other.
All right.
I'm
I'm going
looking at
to.
each other.
I'm going to. I'm going to look
Totally going
the
for it.
one that I hit once before, the one that I'm still attacking.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use just because Slayer's Prey as a bonus action, you designate one creature you can see within 60 feet of you. And the first time each turn that you hit that target with a weapon attack, it takes an extra 1d6 bonus damage.
I got you. I'm familiar with a lot of these. I'll let you know what
Okay.
I'm
Okay. Well, some people are like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "Okay."
Oh
So-
no, we
yeah.
we can't update the stream, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with freaky spore druids, so I'll have more
Okay,
questions.
Gotcha.
there.
So I just kind of look at that one, and my way of indicating it is I'm going to be eating you for a month.
Yeah, they look potentially delicious.
Yeah. So, and I'm going to try to stab it again with the spear.
Good.
Natural 20.
Nice. By the way, you could
Use a
use
brutal
brutal, which would give you triple damage.
Okay.
Sorry, quadruple damage. And because of our special rule, you don't have inspire, because otherwise you could get quadruple damage maximized.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to give
yeah.
a beat in case somebody is inspired to inspire her. Let me know if that happens, May.
All right. It's
So-
a new flavor of pink mist on the moon.
So if I
Mhm.
do quadruple damage,
Yeah.
that's 1d6 times 4 is 4 plus my extra 1d6 for Slayer's Prey.
And you're going to roll it twice and take the better of the two results.
Okay.
All right, we got an inspire.
Also, if you spend that inspire, you can just do maximum damage.
So I can just do maximum damage, which that's there's 31 points of damage.
Thank you, Zilani.
Yes. Oh, so did
Wait,
you?
no, maximum damage on the die would be 30. If we quadruple that, that's 120.
No,
Oh, okay.
so you.
That's another price, right? 30 damage on the
So
die and 31 plus my
sorry,
6.
I'm confused. Just give me the damage is D6 plus what?
But I did the math wrong. It's 31 damage all total with the quadruple
Just
plus max.
to humor my brain. What's
Okay.
the damage in the spears? D6 plus what?
Spears D6 plus my strength, which is plus 1.
Okay, so there'll be 7 quadruply 28 points of damage.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So it
Plus
goes.
the extra D6. So that's why I
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh geez. So
Yeah.
it ends up. Woo. Right. It's actually red. So there is a heroic. It could crack its shell, and it gets a green. The shit that doesn't cook away even when you cook the things. Some of those organs kind of pull out. Awesome hit. All right.
that was my first attack. I have another attack.
Oh, nice.
Oh god.
Feature the other one.
This one's not gonna do as well. Nope, it did not do as well. That's a 15.
Okay. So Jaja, top that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, big lady. Come on.
Let's see if I can manage it. Okay, we are gonna. Do I want to attack both of them, or do I want to focus on one?
So whoever's managing the upper right hand corner, unless a new one's been bought, we'd take the brutal off of there.
Oh, the brutal. Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Well, Jaja, what do you do?
I think I'm going to just focus on attacking the one that actually hit me.
Okay.
So let's go for, okay. First attack, 14, that misses.
Okay.
Second attack, also misses. Damn.
All right. Dax.
Ooh.
I'm gonna need for NPCs. I often do a 1-up death save instead of the 3 PCs get. So this
Oh,
is
okay.
basically an alive or dead flip a coin.
All
So I'm
right.
gonna do 1 death save and see what happens.
What am I rolling? A D20.
Just roll the d20, and it'd be great if you got 11 or better.
18.
Okay. So Slimy's but is stable. So they are not dead. They are not bleeding out.
Should Dax go rest? Dax just fade into the abyss and go rest.
So Len, actually Zabo is first.
Yeah.
And Zabo, I don't have anything attacking you right now. So Len is the next one being attacked. That is a hit and a hit. And the second one gets 2 misses.
Well, hadn't I killed one of them, or did another one come over here?
Oh, the one that's red runs.
Oh, okay.
And it doesn't run properly, so you get a free attack on it.
Okay. It's 15.
Okay, so that one is gone. All right, so you only got 1 attack then, so you only take 6 points.
Okay.
Thank the gods. Well, there's no gods here, but thank me. Jaja.
Dira.
Thank you, Mother Willa. We're gonna try to attack again.
Oh, no, it's my turn. I got a 1 and a 9, so I missed you. The blind one on Dex. I get a save every round, right, Tanya?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as you're within the range, which I
got
don't
a
think you are,
4.
right?
I got a 4, so it's wandering around, trying to put fabric everywhere. Clunk, 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 clunk. All right, Zabo, you're up.
Cool. All right. From the safety of my can't be seen because I'm in a cloud of swirly spores, I would like to. Which ones look the most hurt? Those are the ones I'd like to attack. With my dart.
The one that was really hurt ran.
Okay, so it's out of range.
The blind one is you.
I thought we killed it.
No, it's one.
Well, it's going to run a bit and then start burrowing. Like if you want to keep engaging it might turn back. Do you want to risk that or let it go?
We'll let it go. We can always track it later. It's injured.
Okay.
It's owied. All right. So yeah, I'll take the blind one then.
Okay, so you can attack that at advantage. It can't see you.
Actually, if it can't see me, I'm gonna run up and touch it.
Okay.
For a chill touch. Which
It's
is
still on class 17, but
which is a nat 20, 26 total.
nice.
Nice.
All right, what do you do?
Try to find
That's my girl.
I try to find these damage dice. That's what. All right, so 2d8 plus 7 is 15, plus 15. So 14 damage.
All right, cool.
Oh wait, I can use the savage.
Oh, nice. So that's
Uh-huh.
so 14 would be 30, 42.
Yep.
Wow.
So is it now frozen crab?
And
So we
you
can-
have an inspire.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's
have an
chill touch
inspire,
is
you could make it-
necrotic. I made it gross.
Okay.
If you spend the inspire to be maximum and you will kill it. Do you spend it?
Yes.
Okay. So it literally necrotics and rots in front of you.
Yeah.
I'm going to add that mold and spores grow on its
Yeah,
shell.
just sort of, and mushrooms totally start sprouting out of it.
Well, it's almost like watching one of those specials about after the apocalypse on Discovery.
Yeah.
Is it
I
like
just think of it. It's like
your time lapse video of mushrooms? Like, yeah.
Yep. It's like a time lapse of it, like decaying into itself and then growing crap out of itself.
Wait,
Len.
question.
Yeah.
Wait, did you use the savage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She used the Savage and the Inspire. Len, you're up.
Cool.
She got the inspire.
Okay,
Well, one
so
opponent right now.
yeah, one of them is on me.
Is it on me? It feels like it's on me.
Weird thing. I'm actually gonna back up. It's gonna get an attack of opportunity on me, but I'm gonna go ahead and take that. I'm gonna back up out because I'm actually better at throwing things than I'm stabbing things. So I'm gonna try to start throwing some stuff.
I miss you with a 5. So go
Okay,
ahead.
so I'm gonna back up and then I pull out my javelins because again, better at throwing than I am at just stabbing straight down. So with a javelin, that's a dirty 20,
Nice.
and then that's not gonna hit a 13. So dirty 20.
Okay, so damage.
Let's see, javelin. Javelin's also D6, so that's 7 7 piercing damage.
You'd still get your beastie ranger thing, right? Because you
Oh
still
no, it was on one creature. That's the one that ran off.
only on one. Okay, 7. Okay, perfect. Thank you. And Jaja.
All right, we are gonna do the double attack
What's your
on the
weapon?
one that critted on me. It's
What's-
piercing.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
No problem. I've been attacking javelin the whole time. It's been piercing the whole time.
Ooh, we got another savage
Okay,
in play.
so-
Thanks, Solani.
Thank you.
Zilani is
All
feeling
right.
excellent.
First attack is a 17. We've got a 17 and
Yep.
we've got a dirty 20.
So do the damage.
Okay. We're still doing the roll 2 and take the best, yes?
Well, yeah. And what was the roll for the dirty 20?
That was a 13 on the die.
Okay, fine. All right. So yeah, you roll the damage twice. Take the better of the 2 rolls.
Okay, and I do +2 damage now because, yay, I need to remember that.
Rage.
All
Yep.
right. So first one is an 11,
Sweet.
and the second attack is a 10.
All right. So it is yellow.
Hooray for
And-
raging damage.
All right.
I'm
My turn. Len, I close with you. They're actually pretty fast in the sand, which is not surprising. The distribution of weight, like they're actually, they live here. So it's going to come in and snippety snip snip. I got a bad miss and a hit. The hit's going to be 5 measly points of damage. Yeah. I got crab
Yeah.
2 hits, crab 2, 1 hit. So no crits, even though I crit an 18 or better. But you're going to take, so I'm getting half because you're raged, right? So I'm going to go ahead and have the damage for you.
I am raging, so
So that's
Thank
10.
you.
That's 10, which is 5, and that's 7, which is 4, and that's 12, which is 6. Which I think is 15 points altogether.
wow.
Assuming math
Oh
correct,
boy.
which I think it is.
I am not looking happy. I am definitely not looking
So are
happy.
you at half, or are you like less than 10?
I am below half, but I am actually, wait. 27 minus. I'm at 12.
Okay, so the only thing you're allowed to say is yellow or red. So you're yellow. All right, when that
Yellow
drops
then.
below, it's
I'm
all
like orange.
all right. And then Zbo.
Yes. What can am I still safely away from things?
You
but
are.
in range of stuff? Great.
You are.
Because this bow is red for the record. Awesome. I will pick the nearest.
Well, Jaja has 2, and sorry, and Len has 1.
No,
I'll go
Jaja.
after one. I'll go after one on Jaja.
Okay.
With a dart. So I know it's not a lot, but hey.
All right.
Every little bit helps.
Roll. So that is a 16.
Perfect.
And then
That's what is wrong with you.
4. Okay, can't roll higher than that. So that is 5, and it's poisoned. It's piercing and poisoned.
Ooh.
It's covered in mushroom liquor.
What does the poison do to me?
It's just poison damage.
Ooh, yay.
So it's not immune or anything, so it takes that damage. Still pretty yellow. And Len, you're up.
Okay, there's one still on me.
Yeah, and it's not quite yellow, but it's taking damage.
All right, I just kind of look at it. I'm like, get the spear back out.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh, savage.
Oh yeah, you've got Savage and
It's the
Inspired.
same guy that I
it.
had before. So this
Take
little
it.
yellow die. This little
So-
yellow die is my friend.
If you invoke the Savage
Okay.
and the Inspired, you'll just
Savage.
do triple maximum damage for your weapon.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Do it,
So
do it,
triple
do it.
maximum damage. Sure, why not? Triple maximum damage would be 21 points.
Nice. All right, so it
21,
is
like not 21. Hey, look at
Yay!
Whoa.
Yay!
it's looking great.
that. That's my
Yeah,
first attack. I have another attack.
use it.
That was again like not as good. That's a 10.
You have an inspire. You have an
Sure.
I know
inspire.
what Inspire does.
You can reroll pretty much anything.
Yeah,
There is a floating inspire.
All right, sure, I'll take it. Why not? Nope, same
Take
thing.
it, take it, take it, take
So I
it.
used it and wasted it.
Okay, Jaja, you're up.
Okay. I'm raging. I'm pissed the fuck off. I'm gonna do the double attack again.
As an aside to May.
No, I should not. I
As
should
an
not.
aside to May, I think when Dax starts talking again, he's going to have my voice. So if you want to go up to him for a minute.
subtle.
Yeah, I know. I try to be real.
Bye bye.
So you miss?
Actually, no. I haven't rolled yet. I'm rethinking because of those goddamn 12 hit points and how hard these things hit.
Yeah, they're awful.
It's okay. I can
I'm
animate dead.
thinking we should probably. Well, yes, but I don't want to be dead to begin with.
You don't want to be my undead servant? Okay, fine.
No,
Feelings
no.
not hurt.
I think I'm gonna withdraw. I'm
Okay,
gonna be
so
smart about this.
You begin to run away. So here's the problem.
Got to get away.
They are faster than you are.
Oh.
So at this point,
They are?
Yeah,
I have a speed of 40. How
So
fast
do
are
they.
they?
40. So they're as fast.
God damn it.
Yep, they're 40 and they're not slowed down in the
Crickets.
sand, which technically you are. This is difficult terrain if you're not a crab or a thing that lives on sand. So you're technically moving 20. So the crab is like, skitter, 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 skitter. If you want, you can make an intelligence save to figure
Fighting
that
retreat.
out.
Yes, I think so.
Let's see if you're
19 on the intelligence save.
your rage-addled mind tells you
I am
that
smart.
something is not going to help you. So you want to go ahead and take a swipe?
Fuck it. We'll go ahead and do the swipes.
Yeah, it's not great, but yeah.
Attacky the first. Attacky the first misses. Attacky the second also misses. Damn.
Okay, now it's my turn. This is where it could get real gruesome. Len. 1 hit, 1 miss. The hit does 9. You up?
Yeah, yellow. Well, I don't know what the values are, but I think red. I'm less than
So
10.
red is under 10.
Yeah,
Yellow
less
is half.
Yeah, red.
Yeah. You got 4 attacks coming, my friend. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you got that's going to be 1 hit and a crit. So the hit does 10 points, half to 5.
Half to 5.
Then make a DC 13 con save, please. Let's see if the awful thing happens.
14.
So it does not. However, I
Thank
do
goodness.
17 points of damage, half to 9.
I'm down.
You're
I
down?
had 7. I am down.
Okay, so you just go to 0 and you fall. And at this point, we wrap back around to Zabo.
Uh-huh.
So Zabo, Jaja has fallen, and there are 2 crabs on her.
Okay, I am mechanically spending my wild shape. What I'm actually doing is awakening my symbiotic entity.
Okay, I want you to say that sentence again with like the kind of gravity that sentence requires.
All right. I awaken my symbiotic entity.
And what does it say about me that I'm sort of into the whole Zabo look? Probably not great things.
She's not really hot and she freaks me out, but there's something about that girl.
Yeah. I back to therapy for me. So what does that do?
All right. I get. Hold on, because it's in really tiny print and I'm old.
Okay,
I get 20 temporary hit points.
good.
I roll double damage dice for Halo Spores and deal 1d6 additional necrotic damage when I hit with a melee weapon attack.
I need an intimidate roll, please.
Okay. Come on, big numbers. 17?
The crabs start to back off.
Oh, just for me, like sort of becoming weird and mushroomy.
Yeah, it turns out they're sensitive to certain supernatural things happening. And they start to back off. Do you let them?
Not only do I let them, like I let these like growths like get bigger and bigger and like spurt more like spore into the air and like walk after them until like they have buried their crabby asses in this sand.
Lynn still really wants to eat one of these, so I would love it if one could just be like right there, so I could just poke it like one more time and just.
Len, you did kill one, so
Okay,
one is dead without.
All right, cool. All right, I was like, Lynn's priorities at this point are like they're backing off, but we gotta save up stores for food. Like we started making some crab jerky out of these things.
Ooh. Yeah, and the one I killed is no bueno now. So.
Yeah, no, we don't want to eat that one.
We can eat the mushrooms growing out of it though.
Yeah.
Len, you let yours back off.
Yeah, as long as there's one that we can salvage for food, and like chitinous armor and stuff, I'm good.
So Len, go ahead and use your cure to stabilize.
Okay. Yeah, I go up and I'm just kind of like out of my pouch. I have like just various herbs and smelling salts and stuff, and just kind of like whatever is wrong with Jaja, I just kind of do whatever I need to, bandage and all that stuff.
After 10 minutes is up, I won't be able to hold the like my spore energy any longer, and it will like reabsorb, and then I will like start oozing blood because I have
so I figure
very little hit points.
As close to we start getting to camp, like we're in our safe.
Well, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, yes.
As this is all happening, you see the boat.
Oh, okay. Great timing.
Jaja, you healed 8 hit points.
So we're gonna go
every little bit helps. Thank you.
So we're gonna go into narrative mode, and not worry about the numbers. So just
you're not dying.
So just give me indirect actions like I'm curing them, or obviously Zbo is in not great shape, so let's take care of that.
Gotcha.
As you're doing that, you see there's a ship coming the direction you were told it was coming, and the boat's lowered down, and you see a dark-skinned woman with white hair, and what looks to be like a sidekick, who's maybe
half
a
both sides.
gnome. Like so about like 4'5", 4'7". But the weird thing about the sidekick is they're very heavily armored, whereas it's maybe some kind of some kind of priestess.
Sisters is
they're
this
even smaller than you, Len.
Yeah, are these
so?
Are these them?
I think this is them.
I think so.
So I was about to add them to the channel, and I've noticed that
our wait is over.
It is over if they hadn't vanished from the channel.
Okay, stalling conversation.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do confessional.
Okay, I'm gonna bandage. I'm gonna go bandage myself up.
So, starting with Tanya, let's have you do conventional.
Okay. Do we have somebody to?
I don't know how to do this controls. I thought. Let me.
All right, everybody. There I am. All right. I'm tired of being on this beach. There is too much sun, and Even the small rocks I find do not have lichen growing on their dark sides, but a boat doth approacheth, and on it the one that Mother Willa has promised, the one who is death. I think I shall like her. Yes, I think I shall like her.
Okay.
Fade.
Let's see if I can. Okay. Sorry, these controls.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
So then we go to Len.
All right. Oh god, looks like we can finally get out of this place. Sand under my feet. I feel unsteady. There's these strange creatures popping out from under places. I'm used to things popping out from under like lily pads and, out of mud and stuff. This sand it's not good for me. It's not good. Not a lot of trees for me to hide in to snag a rabbit or a raccoon or a gator or something. But yeah, hopefully this lady that's coming off the ship, she'll be the one that Mother Willa told us about, and we can just help her on her way. So our duty will be done, and we can get back to the. Also, this place is dry. It's not the same kind of humid. I like to sweat. I like to sweat. Even though we are on the sea, it's like the salt. I need fresh water, to get at least a little. I mean, it's dirty water, but it's fresh, so you can drink it. And also, I think Sbo. I trying to explain to her that like seaweed isn't lichen. It's not the same thing, and she's trying to make some weird soup out of it, and it doesn't sit well in my stomach. Yeah, I just want to get back to the fresh water.
All right. And lastly.
Ow. Ow, ow, ow. That hurt. Can we go home yet? Please let this be Mother Willa's stupid person so we can go home. Ow.
All right.
I don't like sand.
Let's go ahead and add Mother Willa's stupid person to the stream.
Hi, I'm the stupid person.
So Indira, debark from the ship.
Yes.
And get on the ship's boat.
Yes.
They give you their fond or not so fond, depending on the person, farewell, lower you down.
There were gifts.
Aquafir kind of glares at all of them. She seems to be glad to be free of them.
Same. The feeling is mutual.
So the boat hits the water, and your champion is going to oar you ashore.
Good, because I don't have the strength for that.
So you see 3 women, as previously described, and with them, coming out from a little yurt is she's kind of cheerleader looking, like cheerleader with a costume from like 2,000 years BC.
Okay.
She's Raquel Welch. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, that's what I
Oh God, she's
So
Yes,
for
we
catching
absolutely have luck.
yeah, that has
For a
nothing to
bikini and
do-
all.
Yeah, it certainly was part of my. Yeah, I was pretty sure at this point. I don't even know what cisgender is or what a cis het man is, but I am one. It was all because of Raquel Welch.
And it's not because of Raquel Welch.
So they come
That's
ashore,
legit.
and they have this sparkling piece of star sunshine with them.
That's my beautiful friend.
And they come ashore. And at this point, Tessa is actually seeing to Dax. So she's been apparently another talent she didn't think to mention is she would often have to like bind the wounds of the people that she was married to because they're mostly hunters. So she's actually got some medical training.
Good for her. Good for her.
Yeah, good for her.
Oh,
So
thank
go ahead and
goodness.
describe yourself to the sisters.
That
Indira.
helps. That helps.
Oh my God. I'm
I
so
would
glad to
like
be
to
off that
think at this
ship.
point as Indira like is coming to shore, because we're like now excited and we want to see that we've sort of lined up, and it's real weird because you got like super tall, super thin Bo, right? And then you got on the other side Lynn, who's like literally
Advertise.
the opposite of that. And then you got Jaja in the middle, who's like all half. So we're like,
We have
stair steps.
tall and skinny, we have short and skinny, and we have a boulder right in the middle.
Okay.
Short and goofy.
And Derek's like, God, I'm so glad to be off that boat. Next time I'm gonna send that bird to them. I'm not saving any more people. I'm done. They're ungrateful. And then she's gonna be like, what is that?
I'm not sure. They look like they're waiting for us.
I don't know anybody on this place, so I have no idea why
Well,
anybody's waiting for us. I
so-
want to go back and find the red ape ship and set it on fire.
But remember, we were talking about it, and people seem to be drawn to you and to our mission.
Algrafir, let's just, yeah, I know. Let's just, all right, let's go, I guess.
You sure you
This
don't?
is weird. This is weird. It's just
You want
real
your
weird.
opium?
No, I don't want my opium. This is not the time for that. That's later. It is later.
I know you don't like the social stuff.
It's just weird. I mean, now I have cannibals, and
Yeah,
yeah.
and they're like little cannibals.
He's not my
More than life.
boyfriend.
Still, wait, not my boyfriend. Okay, all right. So Indira is gonna like clutch her way out the boat and then like smooth herself off and be like, "Hi,
Is your staff covered?
yes."
Okay,
It's on her
so,
back and covered, so it's not
you feel-
terrifying people.
Indira, you feel a weight on your shoulder.
Oh,
You're
the
aware
birds.
that the pixie is sitting on your shoulder.
Okay.
Look at the birds back, bitch.
Gork.
I don't know what the hell this is.
Okay, just no disrespect, no acting up, no, like this is all telepathic, no vomiting, no farts, no buzzing.
For anyone watching the screen that doesn't know what we're talking about,
Right. Welcome, new
she has-
people.
She has a friend, sort of a friend, an ally.
Friend of a
who,
friend.
Used to be a
friend of a
familiar of a now dead friend who has decided to stick around and help her. So she has an invisible ally who's kind of a smartass.
Yes. All right. So just nothing. Just don't do anything but sit there. Okay?
All right, sisters.
right.
A reasonably, we're used to looking at her through the lens of the people she grew up with and being a little younger. So I think to new eyes, she's probably pretty striking. Like she's also kitted out in some fairly decent gear. Like the staff has not been revealed yet, but there is a presence to her that I think as new eyes, like the three of you would see. Like there is something about her that you can see what Mother Willa saw. Although she is still clearly a teenager and is kind of,
I'm 22.
she is a
You're a kid.
I'm sorry, I always pictured all those characters being younger teenagers. I keep forgetting that you said it older.
We're like
Because
this Scooby
in
Gang.
this world, you're early middle age.
Dang.
Well, Savage Moon is
Yep.
like
yeah.
primitive.
Yeah.
So it's not even the medieval like old is 20. Savage Moon, I think if you live to
Boy.
be 20, you're
People in
lucky.
Middle Ages live to be
then
70.
Mother
Never know.
Willow must be decrepit according to them because
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Oh,
they would
she
be
is.
like
She
ageless.
absolutely is.
They're the mages. Yeah.
all right. Okay, so it's gonna be like
All right, so we will literally
Hi.
stand there,
And I think there's a bit of a
Watch.
like we try to like do our thing. Like Jaja does this. I've got my spear kind of there, just like yeah.
and like
Oh,
come say
just-
hi.
you know.
And then she's gonna look you all over and you look like you've been through shit.
Oh, yeah. There's some blood. There's a lot of blood.
What happened?
Yeah.
I just got here. There should not be blood
Covered.
yet.
Devil crabs.
Are
Devil
Sorry,
crabs.
you,
They're
Wait, what?
bitches.
are you death?
How do people know already? God damn it. I just got here.
Welcome. Mother Willa said you were coming.
Wait, she came here already? I am so sick of her. Where have you seen her? Have you seen her lately?
It was a bit ago. She's gone now. She's,
Oh, come on. Which way did she go? I need to talk to her.
She does this.
She's why I'm this way now. I was totally content, just like healing people and being the weird one.
No. She is not the reason that you are this way. Una sent out a call and your soul answered.
Oh, she's getting into this again. All right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, here we go again.
Okay, hold on. So
That's what I've been saying.
God dang it, Algafir, I know. Just okay. So
she does this. She does this.
It's fine. Algafir does this. Okay. So look, are y'all okay though?
Oh, you've got to. Okay.
No, we got pretty beat up.
I mean, we're
crab, but plus side, we're totally having crab tonight.
Okay. Do you need healing?
It's so tasty.
Lying on the beach.
Do you need healing? And then she goes, "What is that crab?"
I will never say no to healing.
Okay. So like she's just gonna like since she's slowly coming to terms with us. And I have new cool things. So I'm gonna like totally stare at them. Wait, is Dax out there too? Like just laid out?
Yeah, he's over towards the back and Tessa is helping him.
How far away are they?
They are 52 feet.
Awesome. That's in my range. So she's just gonna like take a deep breath.
Ooh. What is Death doing?
Oh, Zbo definitely takes this moment. It's like, oh wait, this is the greeting time. We're all like, this is the moment, and she does the thing where she makes the mushrooms bloom in her hand and offers them to Indira.
Okay, there we go. All right, so Indira is just going to take a deep breath, and she's like, I can do this. And like she starts like she thinks she's speaking common, but she's probably speaking in celestial. And I'm going to cast mass healing word.
Gotcha. How much?
All of it.
All of it.
I'm doing it.
I'll take that.
I'm
I
gonna.
don't know what you mean by all of it. Like it carries everyone to roll.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me roll. I gotta figure out how to do this. Cast, and then it's 1d4 plus 4. Did I cast it at the right level? I did. All right. So 1d4 plus 4. So everybody gets back 7 points of damage.
Every little bit helps.
Okay.
Including Dax, the 0-1. Is he? Oh no, now he's not at 0 now, so he's fine. I don't have to do the other thing.
So
All right.
Zbo, that energy was not druidical. So something kind of comes out from Indira and heals you.
What did you just do to me? Why?
Thank you. It's a new thing. Like I normally just touch
have
people.
a mushroom.
Oh no! Last time I took things from people, I got really messed up. But thanks.
Oh no, these are good. Do you need?
I'm like, just
I can
take
make
the
both
mushroom.
kinds.
Oh, okay. I'll take the mushroom.
She steps forward, takes it, and quickly just puts it in her mouth.
What? God.
It's all right.
No, seriously, those are the tasty
you.
ones.
Algafir, we talked about this. We're friends. We don't.
She holds herself, waiting in case it was poison. She rolls a saving throw of 1, but didn't need to make a save.
I loom over her because I'm so much taller than her, and I'm like, "Do you want it to be poison?"
No, we don't want poison. Cool. Thanks.
No.
Indira, it was an offering of friendship. It was not poisonous. You're safe.
Okay.
She steps back.
Quick thing. First of all, what was that you did? Second of all, do you want to get not on the beach to like our like camp maybe?
That'd be great.
Can't
By the way,
touch
did you
it.
see a giant boat of red apes pass by?
Thank you,
I'm
I
like
hate
on a
that.
mission to like set them on fire.
Oh, we can tell you about the red apes, but come, we've got mushrooms too. Come on.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
Lord.
How many dead crabs are on the beach
I'm
again?
gonna drag the
One
crab.
properly dead and one creepy dead.
Okay, so the one creepy dead.
I'm
Are y'all gonna eat these?
The,
Well,
the
not that
regular
one.
one. Yeah, not the creepy dead one.
yeah.
Okay.
The regular dead one.
I how big are they? They're large.
They are very big.
Awesome. She's gonna like look at it. And she's just gonna strut over to the creepy dead one.
Yeah.
See where I'm going with this?
I dread where you might be going with it.
I dread where you're going with it.
I'm excited. Let me find it. I have a thing for this.
What?
So she's gonna walk over to
Bro,
it
bro.
because now she's
What is she doing,
realizing
bro?
she can do weird things. Where
Bro.
is it? Where's my undead person?
Oh,
Come on.
we're about to have an undead off. and
Here
I'm
it is.
excited.
Here it is. All right, so she's gonna walk over to it and she's like, huh,
Oh, this is gonna
I
suck.
kind of did this before. And she's gonna stare at it and she's gonna kneel down in front of it and she's gonna touch it.
And do what?
I'm gonna cast Animate Dead.
This is the
Make-
card I just drew.
So this is very important.
Oh no.
You need
Oh
to make
no.
3
Oh no.
wisdom saves against a 13, please.
I need to make what again? I couldn't hear you. What save?
3 wisdom saves
no.
against a 13, please.
3 wisdom saves. All right, so that is a 16 plus 7.
Okay.
23.
Wow, another 16 plus 7.
All right.
All right, and then so 17.
All right. You made all 3 saves, so there's no other consequence. But the spell doesn't work, and you're aware that creating undead is antithetical to your domain, despite what it says in the spell list.
Wait, it's what to my domain?
Antithetical. You serve
Can't
death.
do it.
Bringing something back from the dead is
Damn
kind of the opposite of
So
what
what
you
about
are.
the other undead? Oh, then she's gonna be like, but I did this before.
Were you attuned to the staff and accepted the role before?
Did what?
Oh.
Yeah.
Aha.
I just kind of lean over.
Zbo walks over and crouches down next to you and like looks at you like,
So she
are
starts to
you
cast
trying to
something.
animate it?
And then she's like, ah, damn it.
I can do
Oh.
it if you want me to.
No, it's
but
fine. It's totally fine. I
it's a
was
hot mess to get rid of them later.
no, it's just I was experimenting. I did it once for a dude, but he's
Don't
like
do the
alive,
thing.
so I don't. It's fine. All right. Anyway, whatever.
I mean,
she
look,
just-
we've all animated dead for some dude at some point. I get it.
I lean over to Jaja and I'm like, oh god, there's 2 of them.
Speak for yourself.
Okay. All right. It's fine. All right. Let's go back to your
Thank
camp and whatever. And
I'm gonna harvest as much crab meat as I can, like now, and maybe ask Jaja and Dax later to drag the body.
So
Sweetie, I will just drag the body now.
if you flip it
Actually,
over,
no, let's take out the guts
Basically,
first, and then I'll drag the body.
Yes, Lid.
yeah, if you flip it over, you can just drag.
Yeah.
Because Jaja is pretty strong.
Yeah, both of them. That's what I was thinking. Is sled it just,
They're basically on their own sleds. Yeah.
but not the creepy dead one. The creepy dead one is staying
Oh,
on.
we're leaving it.
So
I got
you're
it.
going back to the tree line and then heading back to your proper house, which is a bit further back.
Oh,
And
thank God, yeah.
as you're walking, so many documents. Tessa falls back to talk to Zbo. We don't know her, right?
We know her. But do you mean, do
Oh.
we know this shell of her? Not yet. But we will.
She's magic like you.
She is different than me, but our our spheres, our what we touch overlaps.
A little later in the walk, she drops back to talk to Len.
Yeah, it's up.
I was talking to Spo, and I never understand anything she said.
Yeah, that's it. It takes some time to like interpret what she says into like what we would maybe think about it, but if you stick around enough, you'll kind of get to understand what she means.
Well, I understand you pretty well. I mean, you're a hunter,
Yeah,
and Jaja is a warrior, right?
right.
But Spo is like they say you are. She's like what the people in the village think you all are.
Yeah, but we kind of we count on that, right? You know, we kind of
That thing she did was that a fart?
what thing?
There was this weird gas and the crabs ran away.
Oh yeah, she does that. She's got like I don't know how to explain it, but something she does stuff with mushrooms and like other fungi. I don't fully understand how it works, but it works for her. So I don't know about it.
This new person,
Yeah.
Bo said something about how she's like her but not like her, and there's a husk and a bunch of stuff I didn't understand. Should I be worried about her?
I don't think so. Just laying it out on the line. Mother Willa came by. Just I don't know if you know who Mother Willa is, but she's an old lady.
Right. She's the crone that comes when someone's about to die, right?
Sure. Yeah, that's one of her functions. But she told us about this new person and said we should help her, so that's what we're doing.
So you work for the Death Crone?
No, we don't work for her.
Can I hear any of this?
Sure.
But we went to college with her, and we're sorority sisters.
She's not contractors.
She's not the Death Crone. That's me. She's knowledge.
You're
right.
You don't look like a crone.
The term is relative, sweetie.
She's
the
the
term
knowledge
is
one.
I always wondered about that. So I keep hearing old crone. You can be a young crone?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I'm not saying.
And I kind of point to all of us. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can I be a crone one day too?
Oh,
sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And then there were 4.
Can I stop spending so much time on my hair?
Yes.
Step 1.
Hair. Yes.
Okay, I don't know about that. Like my hair looks fine. Like I never stopped my hair. I mean, it's what you do.
Your hair is pretty amazing. And that's not like natural because of your powers. You have to do that.
No, I wake up and brush my hair every morning.
Oh, well, yeah. She actually, one of her 3 possessions is
I'm going to explain something about the water where we live. It is what one would call brackish.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good.
So where do you know what? That's a future me problem. Let's just get back to
the
the camp.
15 minutes from now, you problem. If we had minutes.
So up ahead is there. So Sarah, go ahead and let's have you describe what your home looks like.
Oh, please let it be on stilts.
Oh, absolutely, it's on stilts because we live in a friggin' swamp. So it's kind of like you have to take a bridge over to it because it's like one of those creaky old like wood rope bridge to get to the actual. Because I imagine like our little house is on like an island in the middle of the swamp. And it's on stilts, and it's the best way. The best way I can describe it is a smaller version of Swiss Family Robinson. So up on stilts, and there's like a bridge going over this direction. There's like a little thing, like a ladder going up, so we can like scout stuff. I don't want to give sizes or anything, but there's enough room for 3 people to live comfortably and like not be like sardines on each other. So it's not huge, but like we might each have our own little alcove to sleep in with like a little like if we're not sleeping outside or whatever, little alcove with like a curtain to pull, and in the middle there's just like the living common area, place to cook, place for both Jaja and Spo to do whatever they do.
And I think there's like
yeah,
herbs
rope
and
swings,
stuff
absolutely.
drying from the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
Like it's so I think very stereotypical.
One of
like,
the
Baba
one of the
Yaga
one of
crap.
the ropes goes to another little hut that's like our like larder.
is.
basically.
The Dax room. Oh.
Well, yeah. Well, because we've got like dried.
Dax lives in the
food.
larder. Yes.
Yeah, Dax does live in the larder. We need to put him somewhere. We're like, go sleep with the food.
Hey.
So that's how I imagine our little hut
All right.
menagerie
approach-
thing was up.
And they bring you into sort of a
It's
common.
very goblin cottage core.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. So Tessa starts working on some food. She's learning, so she's terrible, but she's helpful. The Dax, the minute he's not needed, he just kind of fades into the background, leaving
Good Dax.
the four of you. And as we know, Alguafir looms. For such a tiny person, she manages to loom very well.
I loom back.
I love that.
And I like have like a halo of darkness whenever she like looks at me and is like scowly, but I'm smiling.
All right, since we're gonna just
I'm
like
just
stare
gonna
each other
sit and
down.
bandage myself up.
Yeah. So Mother Willow, FYI, she's not death. She's, the knowledge one. Did she
Yeah.
tell you why I'm here?
Something about
Yes.
killing some folks. I kind of tuned it out.
You are here for war.
Yes. I'm gonna cut his face off after I throw his Triceratops head friend back at him.
Yes.
All right.
Because of how he uses the red apes.
Yes.
Yes.
Lofty goal.
War is like you, though.
I'm hoping that we can have an understanding and have a conversation about this before I shove his friend's head up his own ass. Only because I may be a little bitter that he may or may not have killed my mom. Not a big deal. But I am going to shove his friend's head up his own ass. But if we can have like a little coming to Una discussion about the bigger problem at hand, that'd be totally cool. If not, we're gonna have an issue. So,
Oh no,
Right.
this is fair. It is you have a great deal of power, but I don't think
I don't know
you
about that.
found it yet.
no, I have a head to shove up his ass. Is what I have. But if I can just talk to him about how we have to find the others, and I really wish Mother Willow would just quit bouncing and just pop on back to where the rest of us are, so we can solve the biggest problem. Like I have to yeet a Fey Lord back into the abyss. And I hope you hear it for killing my friend, you bastard. So if we could just yes.
Fey Lord. Never mind.
Oh, so the village I'm
This
from.
is weird druidy stuff.
No, so the village I'm from, every generation they sacrifice a child to him to become his assistant, and the last one was my best friend. And apparently, whatever he wanted her to do, she said no, and he killed her. So apparently, when we're all back together, him plus the serpent bitch in the sky over the flying people, bird people, will go back from whence they came. It's a lot.
I will have you know that nothing
That is
I
a lot.
do comes from the Fae, only from Una.
So, what can we do to help you?
I need to find the red ape encampment with War.
Okay, all right. See, practical. Go into like what?
Oh, that's not
They're
a
in the
Step at a
village.
time. No,
They're
let's
in
not.
the village.
One step at a time. We got to see the forest for the trees. We got to look for the trees first.
But
Tree.
if we take you to the village, then what?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask to speak to War, and depending on his response, I'm going to shove his friend's head up his ass.
Is this your only plan?
I mean, okay.
I mean, that's all I got right now.
maybe let's have some mushroom stew and think of like at least a plan B or a C.
Crab.
Plan A. Plan
Well,
A.
I'll add crab to it.
No, plan A is talk to War, talk some sense into him so we can find the others. Plan B is I don't like his answer and he's being an asshole, so I'm gonna shove his friend up his ass. So you're asking if I have a plan C.
Sure.
Find Mother Willow and see if Mother Willow can talk some sense up into War after I shove his friend's head up his ass.
Query. What is the end game?
Oh, there's like
Oh my God. Okay. 12 total. Write it down. 12 total.
okay, how many do we have now? 4, 5?
4. 12 total.
Okay. Wow. Look, Tony's
Total
so
what?
sick of me.
Chat is sick of me checking my
Like, I'm
notes.
so sick of me shit. I'm not the note taker in my games, as you can tell. I just ask. So like there's like 8 more of us.
Oh, so am I.
Fine.
Good math.
So like I'm Death and there's War and Mother Willow's Knowledge and the other one is
Death, life, Tempest.
Tempest. So we gotta find the others, and once we're all activated our runes in the Titan sphere with the wheel of whatever.
Yes. so you want Willa and yourself and War and Tempest
one.
and the 8 other manifestations.
Yeah, and we
To
can just close
unify.
the gate. Yeah. And close the gate so we don't have anything like void spirits, like the serpent bitch in the sky, or the Fey Lord that takes our children.
I feel that this is worthy,
Or the demon
sisters.
crabs? Ooh, I like this.
I mean, I'm not a
This is
fan
a
of
good plan.
void spirits myself. So yeah, sounds pretty.
I'm also not real keen on the red apes.
I'm
Like
just-
I get he's got War and everything, but he's
Well,
like,
no one's keen on the red egg.
So whatever.
Look,
I mean, I will happily trade him somewhere to go. Like I can tell him where the dwarves live. Like it's totally fine if he wants to have war with somebody. I will happily guide him there. But we have other problems before we go fighting each other.
okay.
that was a
So-
lot.
All right. Gonna go back to the first thing where we find the Red Ape Village and take you there.
Yes.
That's
They're,
okay.
they're in our village, right? Out of character.
I sent you notes on all of that.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they're in our village, if I remember correctly.
They're all over the place.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
all over the place. But
Yeah,
we-
they're in yours.
It's hard for me to go back and without spoiling.
Yeah, I know they're in a village. They've
We
taken
should
over
have
a
notes
human
and
village.
Yeah.
a conversation about
Yeah.
where they went.
The point
We're-
being, we could take
Yeah.
Indira to one of the places that
Yeah,
one.
It's
we're
gonna-
take you to a place.
Yeah.
We definitely can. Yes. It's gonna be a bit of a long trip.
So I'll step in
They're
here.
over here.
So they're not talking about. So if you're going to be trying to find any kind of help, you'd be needing to go to the other side of the island because Zafar is in a
Zafar.
place where there are people that have withdrawn. So both Faraz and Azaf have been taken over. So it's
Right.
very easy to find them.
And he's in his Zoth.
Well, you don't know.
Oh, okay. We don't know. Okay.
He might actually be in Zagrat, which is way up there by the.
He's somewhere.
Okay.
He's probably on the island somewhere, but you're not 100% sure.
All right. And we're kind of out of touch. It's not like we get newspapers here, so we would have to find
Yeah.
something that more
Oh,
recent.
yeah.
Okay.
No.
We then can take you to people who know where to find war.
Okay. That'd be great.
But it is, as my sister says, a long trip.
When you say long,
We're gonna
No.
be friends.
y'all don't have
I mean across the river.
and then she looks at Algafir and then she looks back at the never mind. It wouldn't work anyway. Yeah, okay, long trip.
So,
Sorry
GM,
about that, but yeah.
GM asks, you could either go to Safar and things we talked about were you would probably need to cut around Evergreen Vale on the far side to Kizimara, which is a
Uh-huh.
very long journey. Or if you're going to, no guts, no glory it, you can go right in. You can try to walk right up. In case you would just go to Faraz or Azaf, and there are, if she wants to talk to red apes, there is an embarrassment of red apes there. You basically take her home.
Yeah, well, okay, so this is here is the question. Which is more important to you, to find the red apes, because those we could help you find, or to find war, because we would have to ask someone more knowledgeable where war is? Although
I need war.
No.
I need war because that's who leads the red apes. I need war.
Do you want help?
That makes sense.
I mean, yes, that'd be great. I mean, it's just me and my friend here, so it's not like, I mean, I'm more of like a pretty person that fights when she has to. Algafir's a pretty person that just fights.
Let me give you a bit of the lay of the land here, because you are not from here. It will be difficult to convince the leaders, the warriors, and the hunters to side with you and go with you to help, because women are not considered powerful here.
Okay, but have they not met the... Oh man, they would hate my friend's family because it's like all women hunters. Okay. Well, they're gonna be in.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Women hunters, like they're like, it's like a whole matriarch thing. It's pretty cool. They have like one guy.
Tessa puts some food in front of Indira. The fruit into which she's shoved another fruit, and there's a vegetable sticking out the side, and there's some kind of crushed something. That sounds wonderful. All hunters?
I mean, that group, like, I was a healer. Like, that was my thing. Like, I didn't go out hunting. I'm not really a fighter. But, like, there's a lot of female hunters. It doesn't really matter what you are if you're a hunter. We had packs. So,
I was property.
I'm sorry, what?
I look at Indira and I'm like, we're trying to get her out of this mindset. We've been working on her for...
What did she mean she was property?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That sounded bad. I was the best property.
Algafir, we got to have a discussion about where we are.
This
was bad. This is a hot mess.
She's sharpening her sword.
You were... This is
there's kind of a reason why we live out in the swamp, and this is it.
So Indira, give me an insight check.
Okay. That's what I'm good at. That's a 24.
So it occurs to you when you're interacting with these women and you're inside the house, the outside has kind of a Friday the 13th like cannibal cabin vibe to it.
But inside it's real homey.
Lots of skulls, lots of like dead things just hanging from vines.
The entire place is an operation and don't touch me, stay the fuck away. And once you're inside, it's pretty comfy. And they also, their presentation is not too far off that either. When you're talking to them, they don't seem the way you might assume if you didn't know them approaching them.
So, question, query. This one's saying that she was the best property. So are you guys out here to not be property? Is that what I'm getting?
Basically, it's real fucked up. If you're a person who has like mammary glands and like eats once a month, if you're that kind of person, you're considered, property, wife, breeding stock type thing. And we were not down with that. And I kind of point to all three of us, and that's not what we do. So we did what we needed to and came out here where we can be left alone.
Yeah, you know what I did? You know what I did whenever I became of age and I started traveling
What did
and
you do?
all this, I banged people
What did you
and
do?
was never anybody's property. I called them maintenance men.
Okay.
You can tell that Tessa's taking notes in her head.
I'm just putting that out there. You
Oh.
weren't forced to just marry somebody. Like the cannibals that follow me, there's life givers and life takers, and that's essentially the femme identifying and the male, i.e., the people that help nurture and whatever, and then the life takers are the hunters, and they're not always male. They're whatever they decide.
That sounds amazing.
So, like,
So that whole idea is kind
I
of
know,
what
right?
we're doing here, but just like a minuscule, right?
okay, so what you're saying is your island is fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, super fucked up.
Okay, so when this is
Yeah.
done, I highly recommend coming back to my home where you can do whatever the hell that you want. That's just my
I mean, solid idea. Just want to say, like, I'm good here. Nobody really bothers us.
I like the bog.
I mean, there's swamps.
But
and
when
forests,
I look
okay.
at Tessa, I'm like, but maybe for her. And I'm like,
She might get along great with the cannibals. The eating your loved
Seriously,
one thing
take
might
her.
be a bit much,
Take her.
but
So
Oh,
you
this
said maintenance men? This person over here, this is Dax, and he's here because of the nuts.
I'm sorry. The what?
He collects our firewood and gathers nuts, and it's been a bit of
He's working off his debt.
we healed him.
Okay, so
Of
he's
a
single.
curse.
He's single, is what you're saying.
I mean, if you're
Don't
into
worry.
that,
Yes.
I mean, he's single.
But you know,
If he, I am
Anyway,
not
look,
touching that.
you're gonna have to ask him. We can't speak for him.
Okay, cool. Whatever. I mean, I'm just asking for a friend. Anyway, so yeah. So if we're just gonna hang out, have food. Apparently, we're having crab. I don't think I've eaten crab before. I've had fish.
it's like that.
Those are some big crabs, though. At least it doesn't
Yes,
talk,
it
right?
is
It didn't
like
talk
tons.
because I got on the
It
ship with a
is.
talking turtle. I mean, turtle. I mean,
No.
it was a dude that looked like a turtle.
No.
They
Okay.
just attacked you with their claws.
They didn't talk. They weren't having discussions. And okay, so you're not eating a person. Okay, cool. All right. So
No,
So-
contrary
Oh, God,
to
no.
popular belief, we don't do that, but we let other people think we do that so they don't bother us.
okay.
So is the group going to head to get reinforcements, or
And that way
I'm gonna
they take
I think we're
their
gonna let Indira
ladies
make
who
the
don't
call
fit in.
after
Yeah.
after giving her sort of the look. We can go for enforcements, but they're not likely to listen, or we can take you into the heart of it.
what do you think?
Out of spite,
It will be difficult to get them to listen.
I am going to go for reinforcements now.
Okay. All right. Well, that's roughly our last
Right, I go for
So
reinforcements.
we're going to leave this here, and I think the card work. We're going to try the Destiny deck of Fate next time as well.
That was
And
awesome.
It would be these same guests.
I loved it.
We're going to do 2, possibly 3 with guests instead of just one-ups. We'll do like a bit of story and then change guests. So, May, do we have anything we need to pin?
Let me go to our notes because that is where they are.
Always pimp this.
Yes. One of our sponsors, Tabletop Tees, aka Zabo. Zabo.
Go.
AKA
Oh,
Tanya
thank you
of
for your
Tabletop
tweet.
Tees. Let me pull up the rest of my notes because I am blind and you're sated. We also have Ren Adventures D&D Tours is one of our sponsors where you can go overseas and play D&D and historical sites with people that actually speak the language. Woo. All right. We also have Penny Dragon Games. They are the makers of Mad of Holding. And of course, we have Little Empire as our other sponsor. So what we are going to do now is we are going to wave goodbye. Anything else you want to say, Mike? Anything?
The last episode with the current group on the Nuke stream this Tuesday on 819 Entertainment, and that's been a year and a half, almost a year arc coming to an end. So if you want to, we may see these characters again, we may not. So if you want to tune in, check it out, and say goodbye, Tuesday is the night to do it.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. We'll see you next Sunday. And until next time, let's see what foolishness we get into then. Bye.
Bye. Remember, you're not property.
You're not property. You're an autonomous person.
Bye bye. Love you. Mwah.